everyone, I'm Dave Hurst and owner of the Achieve Any Dream Empower the World Talks platform, and today a very special TED Ed edition. I want to share really simple stuff but very powerful. 3 things that are going to help you progress and fly towards any goal that you want to achieve. So just before we jump into the 3 things, I want to be very specific here. Is we can get from A to B, from here, where we are now, to our goals and our dreams and anything we want to achieve. You got to believe that anything is possible. And it really just takes the skill set and the tiny action steps with consistency. And you can really achieve anything, whether it's playing guitar or any goal or any entrepreneurial dream, any educational, any non-profit dream, any helping the world dream. So let's jump in. So on this pretty quick video, we're going to go very simple, but really important. So number 1 is realign your goals. So this is really important, and this video is just going to touch on these 3 things. And but it's really going to help you get results straight away. Now, realigning your goals is so important because so many of us end up doing things because we're told to and should do. So we have so many goals of things that aren't actually our goals. They're the things we should do to be successful, or should do to get this certain position. But they're not really aligned to something that lights us up. So they're never going to last. So a lot of people are on the wrong path. I just want to highlight number 1 is filtering your goals to the things that really light you up from the inside, because that's where the energy has come from for the long term. We know it's tiny steps, we know it's consistency to get to here. So you can't possibly maintain your action and your energy towards your goals, and the energy is everything, without making sure those goals are actually really true to your heart, something that lights you up from the inside. You'll just run out of energy, and it's why New Year's resolutions always fail. So realign your goals. We can go way deeper on this. I call them soul goals. Hopefully that means something to you, but I suggest, number 1, write down all of your goals that you're trying to spend your time on, because one of the worst things is becoming too busy. So I want you to get some paper, write down your goals, and I want you to filter through them and very simply just star each one of them. 3 stars if it lights you up, 2 stars if you think it lights you up, it's pretty good, and 1 star, a little bit, and then clearly no stars. Cross that thing off. Otherwise you're going to be too busy chasing other people's dreams and goals that you inherited. So number 2 is break down your soul goals, or the things that light you up, break down goals into tiny chunks. And I want you to keep breaking them down. So if I want to play guitar, my goal, or my tiny chunks, are not playing guitar. My tiny chunks are going to be, I need to break this down so that I practice every day. And try to think of something roughly 30 minutes of action to an hour in size. That's how much I want you to break them down. And just get a journal out and explore each goal. So put the title of the goal on the top of each page, and then break it down. And what are the key components or pieces to achieve that goal of playing guitar, or to start up a website for a new business? What are the key components? I need to buy this product, or I need to research this, I need to get a logo, I need to get a company name, a title. What are the key components? And then break down each component. You don't have to do them all in one shot. You can do them over time. But break down the components until you've got very specific, clear, actionable steps. Because to get towards your goal and actually achieve it, you've got to get specific. And most of us miss this point. We kind of go around this whirlwind of, oh, I think this is important today, and we do that. And then next day we're like, I'm not sure what's next. So I just come up with or start doing whatever's in my head. So get really amazing clarity when you want to achieve anything. So you should have a journal that you're keeping of the list of the components and broken down into tiny steps. Number 3 is the fun bit, and I'm going to wipe this out and show you what I mean. I want you to tick off your tiny steps. So we're going to tick off the tiny steps towards your goal. So let me show you exactly what I mean. So let's say we've got our goal of playing guitar one day. I want you to, so take your journal and something that you can visually have out and see every single day. I want you to write down your task or your action. So 30 minutes to an hour in size. Okay. And action 1. So let's say, as an example, I want to play the guitar, so I'm going to break that down into, okay, very, very simple. Practice chords for 20 minutes in this case, and practice practice 1 or 2 songs. So 2 songs is going to be roughly 8 minutes or so. So I want you to draw a chart on your page towards every goal. I want you to draw a chart for every goal and another page for your next goal if you're trying to achieve multiple goals. And then so easy. I just want you to tick off when you do it. Like, it couldn't be simpler. And it really is this simple, but we miss this simple breaking down of actions and actually ticking them off. Now, the ticking them off will give you amazing self-confidence when you do this over time, because you do this for 1 week, and then when you get to your next week, I want you to write that on another page. And then over the weeks, you'll see how many steps you took towards your goals. Now, this seems so simple, but the consistency of doing this is the key. To achieve anything, it's about tiny steps of action with consistency. And every time if you fail on a day and you miss, if you want to put an X up to you, all you've got to do, one little bonus tip here, is get back on the horse. So if you fall off the horse, get back on the horse the next day. So if you skip a day of one of your tiny habits, then I want you to always think, I'm going to get straight back on. Don't beat yourself up. Don't judge yourself. Don't negative self-talk. Jump back on the horse, and the next day, tick off your habits again. Now, you'll be amazed how much we are actually all progressing and doing well. And then when we feel off, we kind of give up. But here, now you've got a reference to go back to, and you'll see the progress that you made, and you'll see one mess up on one day is not going to stop you. And you can just get straight back on the horse. And the beautiful thing is, because you know these are tiny sized things, you can very easily get back on, right? So you can apply this to anything. You can apply it to working out, entrepreneurial journeys, small goals, big goals, dreams. Everything just has to be broken down into tiny pieces. I hope you've enjoyed this and this helps you towards anything. It's very, very simple, but massively effective. Even from the psychological level, seeing things ticked off makes the world of difference in your self-confidence and self-trust. And you see, what it really, really comes down to is you can see that you're moving forward. It has massive positive effects on our brain. I'm going to throw in one bonus here. As you take action in the world, as you take action towards your goals, I want you to experiment and write it down and tick it off with these things, these magical superpower things. If you've never actually thought so much about gratitude, and help one person every day at least. And I want you to write these 2 things down in your journal as well as a bonus, because trust me, the effects of these are magically empowering and healing, not just to other people of the giving. This is help one person every day. So every day I want you to do an act of kindness or a giving or a compliment or just listening deeply to someone. And I want you to tick them off as well. And then I want you to dig into gratitude. And I don't just mean I'm grateful for being alive or my health. I mean, really, really try to feel it. And YouTube gratitude. research the 5 senses of gratitude and how to really experience gratitude, because it will change you from a deep level if you do it again with consistency. Imagine you did 30 days, 60 days, 90 days of gratitude, and 90 people helped over 90 days at least. Imagine what that would do for you inside and your mind. And now if you combine that with your actions from the previous 3 tips, you're driving forward with action, you're giving, you're feeling amazing inside, the effects are going to be unbelievable, trust me. Just do it for yourself. It's really simple to set this up and start doing it tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope this makes a difference in your life. I hope you can spread it to as many people as possible. I hope you can fly towards your goals. And if you do want to take this to the next level of, almost relentlessly enjoyable action where you're flying towards your goals, I have this 10 times fireball method as well, which takes this board to another level. This is the simple version, but we have a really powerful version which actually goes into feelings and emotions and looking at that roller coaster of how we feel and how that ties into our actions. So on our website, achieveanydream.com, you'll find it's called the 10x Fireball Challenge, and it's really incredible. If you have a goal and a dream that really means something special to you, then focus on that. Okay. Hope you enjoy this simple version and look forward to reaching out and talking soon. Take care.